Talking about it on SHEABABYTV.
She was running shit at the time, and then there was this other A&R, and Cam and them linked on him heavy. Either way, we got him off Sony. I got MOP off Sony too, or helped strategically. And I brought him over to Rocafella from there. I mean, for me, anybody that I f***ed with could come to Rocafella if they respected, the art. So that's why Big L was on his way to Rocafella. Like once I had the plug, pause. Like once we were on, I was trying to look out for everybody, to be honest.
So that was a real thing then, Big L signing to Rocafella.
Yeah, it's not a rumor, that's a fact. I hadn't spoke to Jay about it yet, but I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? That once I say I'm doing it, I'm doing it. So it was just a matter of us getting it. That would be the thing, is I always had to have sign off from all three of them, and this dude would be gone. So I had to do things different, But yeah, Big L, he was definitely, he was gonna be a Rocafella.
You think Jay would have been down with that?
I mean, he wasn't down with Kanye, he wasn't down with Nori, he wasn't down with Dipset, he wasn't down with a lot of shit. But at the time, because I had Biggs, it didn't matter what he thought, because it would always be 2-1. And Biggs would always rock with me. It's not like that now. But, that was where, and now that I think about it, that's why he wanted to get rid of Biggs. Damn, I can't believe I never thought about that. It was because of the voting power.
3 signs, your vocab is weak. You overuse.
That's crazy, y'all. He's saying that not Biggie Smalls. He's talking about Biggs that's down with the Rocafella team.
In all these years, I never thought about that. Damn. That's why he wanted to get rid of Big.
You think Big L signing with y'all would have took him to the next level?
Anyone that signed to Rocafella went to that next level. That was the algorithm. Algorithm wasn't even a word at that time, but the behavior pattern, the pattern was just based on, I had too many, there's no way, because I had the thing is, when my block is clicking, I let people put their work on my block, and our block was clicking. And Big L was like, regardless to what, he was good. I'd have had him with the right producers. I would have had him with the right publicists. I would have been able to pay for co-ops. I would have been able to make sure that, he did his promo tours correctly. I would have been able to make sure he was surrounded by the right people. That's what I did with everybody. I'd been able to make a movie. That was my thing, Every crew that came through made a movie, and he would have came through with a crew. And then him with like Dips, oh my God, it would have been crazy. Him with MOP, like even Graph, Graph is still rolling now. Like the guys that, I had the whole second phase of Rocafella set up. Like Cam, MOP, State Property, Joe Buttons, Nori. I had all of that set up. Like Rocafella wasn't going nowhere.
It's crazy.
And I was doing that from Rockware office. You know what I'm saying? And bringing the rock and roll and all that. Like if Rocafella wouldn't have got dismantled, it would, that's the only thing that's sad about it, is it didn't get to realize its full potential. We were just getting started.
And speaking of Big L, him and Jay had a battle, right?
They battled on 139th Street with me. Yeah, that happened.
How did that turn out?
It was a good tie. In that moment, I would say Jay won, because he had to go on Big L's block and survive. But we went on Big L, but he went with me. You know what I mean? So Sean Arnold was like, "You think Jay's on?" Because they used to tease Jay every day in Harlem, all day long. They thought he was the class clown. They used to cut him up all day, until he blew up.
Nasty.
And Steve Mack act like, he was doing that because he was with me, but I don't care what his reasons was. They gave me hell over that guy. So when he would pull up, that's why we used to have to battle all the time. Cause I'd be like, my man will bust your ass, pause. And he came to Harlem, and Sean Arnold came up and was like, "Yo, Big L's over there right now." I'm like, "Whatever, let's go." And we went over there. But again, it wasn't ever like a tough thing, because we were all family. That was really my neighborhood. Even though I was from 1199, I still consider dudes over there family.
Crazy.
Yeah, I seen something online about how Joe Budden, he never got a...
That's crazy. He's pretty much saying that pretty much saying that Jay-Z, like, you know, was a goofy and that he got his name in the streets running around with him in Harlem and letting them battle and people respecting him because of him. That's crazy. Shit, baby. He said niggas used to joke Hove in Harlem. Nasty. Yo, why is Dame crazy like this, y'all? He is OD. OD.
Rocafella chain. I had no idea he was on Rocafella.
Yeah, because, you know, I wasn't allowed to do my big one, pause. But he didn't put out an album with us. So you to get a Rocafella chain, you had to put out an album.